Morning, everyone. It's Saturday, the 16th of November, 2019. It's 10:40 a.m. Yeah, I slept very well this morning, all the way up to 9:30. So I'm on the road this morning, not for driving, but just to get necessary stuff. I'm gonna go after. I just came from the barber shop. Got a trim, a nice trim, the classic military style. When I was younger, I hated that when she was shaving, when the barber was shaving my hair. I was like removing everything all the way up to one, like this much hair left. But now, ugh, I welcome that. I hate having so much hair on my head. I just hate it. So yesterday I finished the God's device because I went and I managed to go to the electronics store and ask the owner, which is one of my friends as well, another electronics store that's my pal. I told him that I wanted a frequency controller for the 120. He asked me what kind of frequency controller, and I say I want to play with the 60 hertz. Oh, for crying out loud! Again. The camera has a problem with the light, so that's why it's going out of focus like that. Anyway, so I asked him, I needed a frequency controller because I want to control the frequency in hertz on the machine, on the device. And he say that would require a huge ass circuit and multiple transformators. It's not something you can easily get. Because it's like a tap, you know. That's what he told me. It's like a tap. When the water flows at the power that the tap comes, that's as much as it can get. You can compress it, but it's not going to change that it's water. So he said it's pretty much the same thing with the hertz coming from the wall. It's 60 hertz and that's it. You cannot. You could probably lower it, but you cannot raise it. You cannot change the level so high. So I don't know, I'm gonna see what's available, because what I wanted to do was to feed in the God device frequency of 528 megahertz. So that would be massive. How you would achieve that? You can achieve that with a tone frequency, but you cannot achieve that with electricity, with the frequency of current. But that's part of what time travel is. You need to play with the frequency of the currents. Everything has to vibrate at the same time, at the same frequency. Supposedly. I heard today, I thought the store that's in construction right now, they're renovating a store that left and leave its place to another one. And it's a Maynard. Mayran, yeah. Mayran's moving here, so I can't wait to see what that's going to be. If a big chain like this come here, it's going to be something. A two-story building. The migrants going to love that. They won't have to go to Costco. They won't have to take the bus all the way to the discount. It's going to be like convenient nearby. This morning, one fun thing is I bought a set of for fuck's sake, I bought a set of die-cast wheel, like little wheel for the die-cast model yesterday, and they're accurate to size and they're very stylish. And I'm gonna come back by the other road, and the guy says it's gonna fit, but you need to tinker with it. You know, it's a do it yourself, because these wheels are made for a certain type of die-cast model from the company. So the die-cast that I have, they're Earl, so they're not the same at all. So I managed to figure out how the wheel was made and the one from Earl and fit them together, and it's a pretty good fitment. it wasn't pushed through. I had to glue stuff and take stuff apart, but the end result is pretty good, except it has no brakes. I'm gonna figure that out later when I'll do some sculpting. But the car has no brakes. It looks like the wheel came with a set of disc brake and the caliper on it, which looks pretty good. But the die-cast model, the way I made it, I had to take the entire ensemble apart to make it fit properly. And I can tell you that I put that on my 71 Ford Torino. And if I would own one of these cars and I would put these wheels on, it would look very, very good. It wouldn't look dumbass like the original set. Oh shit. Yeah, my poor truck's gonna be due for a set of shocks. This truck is due for a new set of shocks. It's really worn down. Oh, I know I'm gonna come back. I don't know what construction they're doing today. There's a fucking detour. Here, at least when they're doing that, they're warning people that there's going to be construction this weekend. So stay at home, don't take the road, or go by another route. And only go on the road if you need to. Okay, this guy answered me now. So anyway, I'm gonna go to the hardware store to buy a handle and finish assembling the guts device properly and see what the result will be. Because the whole idea of the guts device is to push for a wish. You know, Ash. I consider myself very lucky these days, but I could use just an ounce more to get what I really need for the holidays. And maybe some inspiration properly. I got all the inspiration that needed to make the machine. Now I just need like the proper time. Because you need like an exceeding huge amount of time to build a time travel machine. Like a lot of free time. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like a shitload of free times. I'm thinking in my head the road I'm gonna take to avoid all of this stupid traffic. I don't know where all of this comes from. I'm gonna text my wife when I reach the restaurant and tell her to leave early because there's traffic on the road right now. Just to prepare her mentally. I've installed my winter tire on this car last weekend, and I noticed something compared to the previous year is that maybe the little treads that makes it stick to ice and snow are still there, but the tire is pretty much cooked. It's really, the tires are really, really hard. Fucking fuck. Like, if you're not aggressive, you won't go anywhere. That's how dumb people are when they're driving. Just stay there and wait. Just fucking go, cut it off. Cut them off. It's not gonna kill you. People are not stressed enough that they're going to ram into you because you pass in front of them. They're gonna slow down. Yeah, I'm tired still. I'm gonna do my thing and just go right back to bed. So this one would need a whole new sets of summer and winter tires, and my other car would need a whole new set of winter tires. Right now I'm trying just to focus on getting one set of winter tire from my other car. Next week, my God, next week is going to be driving all over the place. I start Monday by doing the regular job in Montreal, and then Tuesday I have to drive for, it's a 6-hour day drive, spend the day behind the wheel, and then Wednesday it's going to be center of Quebec, left and right all over the place. And then 2 days, Thursday and Friday in Quebec City. I'm gonna ask my boss if I can just spend the day, the 2 days over there, sleep 2 times over there. That way it's gonna save me time. Because if I don't have to drive over there, I'm already there. It's 5 hours save. So I can start early in the morning and be productive. Because there's a lot of work to be done. Man, and the first time I went to Quebec City, I did 12 call in one day. I finished, it was 5:30. That was quite impressive. I never managed to do that again afterward. When I did delivery, oh my god, that wasn't a stop. Jesus Christ. When I did delivery, it was easy because you just go in and drop and go. It's just a matter of getting where you need to drop the stuff. But when you're doing job, you don't know what you're going to land on. My coworker is guessing that this is what's needed to fix a problem when it's actually something completely different. And thankfully, most of the time I got parts in my car or in my truck. Speaking of which, I have to renew parts. I took off a mechanism the other day which I didn't replace. Ooh, there's a lot of people this morning. Here's another one. You can go and you're just waiting there looking at the sky, blah 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 blah, no rush, no stress, nothing. And you can see I'm coming, so just wow. Absolutely no parking. I'm gonna park there, no choice. One over there took 2 space. So that's it for today, everyone. Have a good weekend.